Good morning. Welcome back to a wet mull. But sorry, where are we? Over there. That's not too bad, is it? I'm going to get soaked during this. So uh, today's message from Mull, I'll do it quick because it's just started to rain heavy, is never miss twice. And what I'm referring to is when things go wrong in terms of trying to keep up your good habits. So say trying to keep up your gym sessions or your diet, your walking in the morning, some sort of activity program that you have. And inevitably things will go wrong. So none of us are perfect. Even people with healthy options, we're not perfect. Things get in the way. Life gets in the way, family pressures, work pressures, sickness, other emergencies will derail you at some point. Whoa. Let's see if we can move slightly that way. Can I get any shelter? Right, I'm now in my little one's playhouse. So this is all new. Tipping it down. So things get in the way, and perfection is not realistic, and it's certainly not possible. And as I say, the best way to recover is to try not to let those misses and those lapses that are perhaps enforced upon you, try not to let them develop into a new chain of events that is going to stop you doing the things that you've been working so hard at. So if you miss a walk this morning, say you get up and you don't fancy it, it rains like this, make sure you go later on, or make sure you go the next day. This is the real key thing, is to get back on the wagon as soon as we possibly can. If you have pizza and beers on a Friday night, which again is inevitable, it happens to me, try to make sure the next breakfast is a nice healthy option for you. So remember what we've been talking about recently is placing marks on a calendar, so you get sort of a chain of days where you've had really good activity, and the minute you break the chain, the key is to start another one as soon as you possibly can. So don't let it go too long before you restart again, and start a new chain, which you can look back on and look at your progress visually, if possible. It's often not the first lapse that ruins you. As I said, that these things are inevitable. It's the second, it's the third, it's the fourth, and then it starts in itself to become a whole new bad habit of missing activity sessions, or perhaps a less than ideal diet. I'm trying to find a little spot here where I'm in the light. Let's try that. And the other thing I should say is that even if you're experiencing a day where their motivation levels aren't particularly high, so let's say you get to the gym and you do an under par performance, or you get up in the morning and you only walk half the distance that you normally do. We all get those days where we're just not quite on it, and maybe our energy levels are a bit low. We're organic animals. We're never the same every day. So even on those days, if you put in a half session, a partial session, it's better than nothing. In fact, it's a whole lot better than nothing. So the all or nothing approach to fitness and well-being should really be avoided. Don't think that, because I can't carry out my normal length of walk, there's no point doing it. It's now like the black hole at Calcutta in here. Let's see if I can get out a little bit. So try not to get to the point where you think it's not worth doing it unless I can complete my whole session. I'll get plenty of days in the gym, for example, where energy levels are just not there, and it's still worth going in, even if it's a short session. Don't put up a zero. Make sure you apply yourself and do something, because doing something is a whole lot better than doing nothing. So the days that you lose will hurt you far more than the successful days will help you, basically. And it's all about sort of compounding your efforts. So keeping the process going and try not to take a step backwards. You know, maintenance of what you do is a big thing, and it just stops that stagnation and that movement backwards. So try not to put up a zero. Don't be too hard on yourself if your sessions aren't quite up to par, and hopefully, as long as we're moving forward, doesn't matter what pace we're moving at, as long as we're moving forward towards our desired destination, that's the key. Well, there you go. The weather has come in on Mull. Have a nice weekend, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.